Hello everyone and welcome to episode 20 of Terraria 1.4 Journey Mode playthrough. It's crazy that we're already on episode 20. But as you can see, I am back in my hallowed arena. I've expanded it a bit. I made another layer up and expanded it a little bit to the left and to the right. I have obviously got my Ruthless Daedalus Stormbow that we acquired in the last episode, and since then I've also gone ahead and crafted the Fairy Wings, which was just from Pixie Dust and Wings of Flight. And I actually managed to get them reforged to warding. So I replaced the balloons with those, and basically this is going to be our setup. And I've got all the stack of buff potions this time, so we're going to just keep attempting it until hopefully we're able to take her down. So we're gonna, without further ado, we're gonna head buff up. I'll put the enemy's spawn rate back up so that that's fair, and we will spawn the Queen Slime, who we actually completely annihilated already. There's a lot of damage. If you can manage to focus her, we can deal a lot of damage. She just teleport, so you need to watch out for those attacks. A lot of damage. It'd be good practice for the bullet hell boss for later on, but yeah, so the wings allow us to kind of go over those attacks from the summons. So we're doing okay without taking hardly any damage this time. I think the wings was the main thing we were missing there from she should be getting into second form any second now. When she'll sprout wings, there we go. So I'm going to assume that she'll still summon helpers in this form, so I'm going to try and clear out as many of the old ones as I can. It's quite hard to focus her while she's moving, I'm not going to lie, so the damage output will probably go down a bit in this phase. But as long as we keep dodging, we should hopefully be okay. I don't really want that turtle there, because they deal a lot of damage. But unfortunately I can't do too much about that, so this is obviously the furthest we've gotten so far in this fight, so this new setup is definitely better than what we had previously. However, we do need to be careful to just make sure that we can survive long enough to finish the fight off. Those eruption slimes are the things that cause the... Oh, okay, that attack was new. I've not seen Queenly Smash. I have not seen her use that move before. That one is definitely new. So yeah, we got her down to probably about 1/5 health, maybe, I want to say. Where is the nurse? The nurse is over here. But yeah, I want to say that attempt went pretty well, honestly. For the first time attempting that with wings, I think that was pretty good. I definitely think we can manage to take her down. It might take a few attempts, but this setup seems to be pretty good. The second phase, it's kind of an endurance fight, 'cause it's quite hard to focus on damage with how many things are happening about how quickly she moves. But if you just see here, if say we example just focus on her, we deal a lot of damage all at once. But it's once you start summoning those other slimes that it's quite hard to continue focusing her, and once she moves about as well. Because this Daedalus Stormbow, although it's handy for clearing out her minions, it's quite hard to aim on her specifically once she's moving about, because it's obviously your arrows don't hit exactly where you're aiming. For example, you have to aim for where you want the arrows to land. But I'm going to try and clear out as many of these summoned slimes as I can, while flying over. I don't think we've really taken too many hits yet, which is good. And if we go down a bit, so yeah, so she should be getting into her second form about there, yeah, so now it's when it starts getting more difficult. So as long as we dodge those attacks, they seem to bounce a couple of times, and then... So that's the Queenly Smash that killed us last time. I was not aware that that was an attack, so now I do. Unfortunately, we're doing a lot more damage than we did last time. I think the aim is to fly high and over rather than try and go underneath, because the summons definitely do... their attacks do go through the platforms, so if you try and go over, you're most likely just going to get hit by them. So we have about 30 seconds left till we can heal, so I don't know how viable that will be. But I think as long as we keep going back and forth, which is about the place where we died last time. Queenly Smash seems to deal quite a lot of damage, so if we can avoid that, then we might be able to just about take her down. She's pretty low. It is quite hard to focus on her, like I said. So the damage output has definitely gone down a lot, but if we can heal in 2 seconds, 1 second, and heal, we should, I want to say we should be okay, but like basically just one more hit and we'll be dead. So we managed to do it. Just about. It was pretty close fight, and it was, so that was my 4th attempt, I think. I haven't done any more attempts since the last episode, so I haven't done any off camera. So yeah, that was very stressful, I'm not gonna lie. That definitely for those that are we're kind of getting a bit comfortable maybe with some of the Terraria bosses. That one definitely ups the antics a bit. So I do already have a megaphone, so I'm just gonna get rid of that one. So first of all, I'm gonna put our trophy down in the trophy room because I'm quite proud of being able to take down the Queen Slime. My heart is racing quite a lot. So it seems that the trophy is just a slightly smaller version of the King Slime one with a tiara instead of crown and wings, which I think they could have made that relic a little bit bigger, to be honest, but I think it's still pretty cool. And we can see what we got in the treasure bag. Whew. Yeah, excuse me. That was definitely a bit close for my liking. Probably one more hit from, well, anything probably would have killed us. Any boss thing, anyway. Probably could have walked through Pixie, it might have been okay. So let's open this treasure bag. So we've got a few things. So we've got a rideable winged slime mount, the crystal assassin armor, so that's 14 defense, which is actually only just under the titanium. So we'd have to see what the set effect on that is. It might actually be pretty good. It might be good for vanity, even. I'm not sure what it looks like. Kind of rainbowy. I might just set it to. Well, I don't like changing the time too much in this world, but I'll just set it to daytime, just so you can see kind of what that looks like. So it's a bit rainbowy, as opposed to the black that we had here. I think I will keep it on, honestly, in my vanity set. Because it kind of goes with the wings a bit more colorful, the like fairy rings and everything flying about. And we got so this is the expert mode drop. Releases volatile gelatin periodically that damages enemies. And we got a sparkle slime balloon filled with party girl bathwater. Okay, so yeah, so we have party girl bathwater, so that's the best item in the game, obviously. So let's see what this does. Releases gelatin periodically that damages enemies. I haven't seen it do that, but I'll just leave it on for a sec while we have a look at the other things. So we have a rideable winged slime mount. One thing I will say is I actually got a new mount from... I believe I killed it while I was grinding out the Wall of Flesh again. I got this mount, which is a rideable death goat mount, which is pretty awesome. Once it picks up speed, it kind of ignites the floor a bit, and I think deals damage. So that is pretty fast. But let's see what this mount is. So we have a flying slime mount. So is it like, so it's not infinite flight, but it does fly. I think it's pretty cool. It seems to go pretty fast, honestly. Well, it flies up somewhat slow, but it falls down very fast, and then the horizontal movement is not amazing, so I honestly prefer my death goat mount thing. But I do think it's pretty cool, and you can double jump with this mount too. If, for example, you do the Shield of Cthulhu effect and kind of jump into the dash, you can get it straight away. But I have been duplicating all mounts, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I haven't seen the set effect from this yet, the volatile gelatin. I don't know if that just means when we get hit, for example, it might activate, so I might go ahead and try and find an enemy real quick and see if we can get anything with that. I don't think we really need the ninja armor for anything else yet anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Is this useful for anything, or can you just throw it and it's kind of fun? I'll leave it there for now. So let's go see if we can just find an enemy and see if we can figure out what this Queen Slime accessory does. I believe there's some other items that the Queen Slime can drop as well, so I might have to grind her out again at some point to see if we can get some of those items. So let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, so these are kind of jumping about that deal damage. Okay, so it seems to just happen when, I assume when you're close to enemies, it seems to go out. It actually seems decent enough. I don't know if I would swap anything out for it. Say, if I just put that there for a sec, if I was to remove this frog... So this is how fast we fly with the frog gear equipped, and how high we can go. And if I take that off, this is how fast we fly. So it is quite a considerable increase, and in height as well. So I would like to keep that on, to be honest. And obviously all the rest of the equipment is pretty good too. So I don't know whether I would use this, but it does seem pretty cool. And any expert mode exclusive item is obviously good to have, because we earned that, and it is ours to keep now, so I'm very happy with that anyway. So yeah, we managed to take down the Queen Slime. We got some new funky armor, and we got some mount and accessory that I probably will not use, but we can say that we've taken her down, so that's the first of the two new 1.4 mode bosses taken down. The next one is obviously the Empress of Light, which is also spawned in the Hallowed biome. But we won't be fighting her until quite a bit later on. I think she's post-Plantera, maybe? I think it was post-Plantera pre-Golem. So I'll probably attempt her once we get to that level. I want to attempt all bosses in terms of their progression, so we don't go back to, say, the Queen Slime being too overpowered, and it's not really much of a challenge, because you guys could see there with my few failed attempts just how deadly the Queen Slime can be in Master Mode if you're not prepared, and if you get hit by any of her attacks, really. And she's quite hard to hit as well with how fast she moves about. But yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here. The next goal will probably be taking down the mech bosses. I'm not sure which one I want to take down first. I do have the item to be able to summon the twins, able to duplicate already. But I haven't managed to get her any Souls of Night yet, so I haven't been able to get any Destroyer or Skeletron Prime summons. Personally, I feel like Destroyer would probably be the easiest, especially with this Daedalus Stormbow mixed with the Holy Arrows. So that may be what the boss that we try and take down next. And yeah, I'll do a bit of preparation for that off camera, so we can just jump straight into the action in the next episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I've had a lot of fun this episode and the previous episode with Queen Slime. It's nice to have, obviously any new content is good, but like bosses is a lot more new content, and it's always nice to have something that's very stressful as well. And you guys could probably tell my heartbeat was a bit fast at the end of that fight there. But yeah, I enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys did as well, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.